Save the date if you not fake. HJ got a plate and a hot take. They gon' get you moving right. These goofy types and keeping unks goofy tight. Look, let's get it lit like a Lucy, aight? Show the world what we can build when the crew unite. And while these frauds out finessing your protests, I'm in the gulags playing chess with the Hoteps. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip.
We live.
What's good, people? It's Thursday, Hotep Thursday. Back at it again. Greatest podcast in the land, where fresh off a goddamn live show, there was a tremendous support, a tremendous success. It's Hotep's Been Told You, episode 167. I am Uncle Hotep. He is Hotep Jesus. What's good, man? University Hotep. I see you.
I'm out here repping University of Hotep. Make sure your kids get learned. Make sure your family get learned. Make sure your friends get learned. University of Hotep, baby. We here, hotepnation.com. Yeah, the show was dope last week, yo.
Yeah, definitely. What was your biggest take from it? I was kind of, whenever you do a new thing, you're always nervous and stuff. Like if everything goes well, I think almost everything went flawless. The only hiccup was the president, Joe Dubes. Nigga missing flights, and we ain't gonna get into that. But I think it was a great success the whole weekend.
Yeah. I think my biggest takeaway is the fact that we are lucky to have the group of people around us. Super lucky. I mean, the people that helped out to make that thing come together, Halima, Brody, Taylor, so vital in the success of that, especially Brody and especially Taylor. Halima, I mean, I don't know how to put this thing together without her. But just amazing people, amazing group of people we got a chance to hang out with, and really good hearts. I enjoyed myself. I didn't know what to expect. Like you said, you kind of just want to get the first one out the way, see what happens, see how it goes. But the love was just surreal. It was just, you couldn't even begin to measure how important that was, But I had a great time. The plantain was fire. All the food was fire. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was out there eating like limousine liberals. Like, the food was on point. It was fresh out to Chef Mark over at the Ahern Hotel. But the food was on point, man. Food was on point. Patriot J performed. That was dope. Shout out to Patriot J. It was good, man. What was your takeaway, man?
All that is said, Patriot J really tore it down. You know what I mean? Like, he had a really great show. I'm not even hold you, man. He had a really good show. Mm-hmm. That was great. Like you said, the food was excellent. It was just how friendly everybody was. Everybody was cool with each other. Everybody, was friendly with each other and stuff like that. I'm just shocked we had so much love. I'm always taken aback at that. I'm like, I don't know what this to say. We made a mark on different people's lives, and a couple of people expressed that to me, and I was just like, I was kind of, I don't know, shocked, taken aback. You know what I mean? I'm not a cocky guy, but I was just like, so when people say that to me, I'm just like, it's like, wow, you made a difference. Like, I think you always want to make a difference in somebody's life and stuff like that, be a good person and stuff.
Yeah.
But when somebody affirms it, you're like, whoa, you know what I mean? That was a whoa moment for me. Yeah. Other than that, it was hot as shit, man. Like, God damn, what the hell? Vegas in summertime? No. Yo, walked outside. I walked outside in between the 800. Like, if you don't use the overpass, you gotta walk outside in between buildings.
Yeah.
And sometimes that wind was coming. I was like, that was the first I ever felt that in my life. Like, just blow dry or hot wind. Oh my God. I was like, what the hell is this, man? I'm like, it's like you put a blow dryer in your face, like, I was like, oh no, man. Oh no.
And that's like, the breeze.
That's the breeze. You can cool off that way.
The breeze is hot. Vegas,
you know what I mean? So, yeah, that was great. I think we had a great show. You improvised a bit. Everybody, if you haven't seen the live show, go ahead and look at it. Go ahead and retweet it and shit like that. Share it. For our first live show. I always wanted to do a live show since we started this. I was like, man, if we can get it, popular enough that we could do a live show, that'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, we accomplished something. When we did that, you know what I mean? It was great, and shout out to Candace, shout out to Brody, shout out to Chad Halima. I'm always butchering people's names. She did a lot of work, and if anybody needs to be congratulated, it's her. She really did a lot of work and made sure everything went through. I think we had enough. We had it perfectly. She had it perfectly. Like, we did enough things together and then gave people enough time to do stuff, on their own, I think Olivia came through, Hotep Mary, shout out Hotep Mary. Who was the other girl? Who was the girl from in the Air Force, man? I forget, what was her name? Amber, shout out to Amber. Shout out, I don't know, some of the people I don't think they want their names named, but so but there's a lot of people that came through, and it was cool. Them jokers went to the gun range. I'm kind of mad I missed that though. I went to Walmart and these niggas went to the gun range. I was
you
like,
went to Walmart when they went to the gun range?
Yeah, I swear to God. I was like, look, I need a shirt, man. And I ain't had no shirt. I was like, let me go to Walmart and go get a shirt real quick. And plus I wanted to see what, the townies, the Vegas townies. I never seen them, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So what better place to go than the Walmart and shit like that? Mm-hmm. That was I don't know. It was cool. I went to the Walmart, right? Mm-hmm. I was walking around and shit. This Shine came up, I had my mask on. Most people had their mask on. This guy didn't have his mask on. He came on, had his bling on. He rolled up on me. He said, yo, bro, man, come and support me, man. Like, listen, I'm just trying to make it, man. I want you to get my mixtape. Here's my mixtape. Here's my album. Blah, blah, blah. This nigga was pushing mixtapes in the goddamn Walmart, man. Got flashed like had a rack of money. I'm like, what the hell kind of game is this, man? I would have bought it. I ain't had no change. I ain't had no money in my wallet, man. I only had my card. So I didn't get it. He was like, all right, man. But I walked around some more. He was getting everybody, man. I don't know. That's a Vegas hustle, but people are still hustling mixtapes. It wasn't even like he got it professionally printed, right? Listen, check this out. He had it. Yeah, he had it like a album cover, but it was like a CDR you get from Staples and shit like that. And fucking inside it, I don't know if anything was on the goddamn tape. He probably fucking got it. I swear to God.
Blanks.
I swear to
Man.
God, I think he was slinging blank.
A hustler, hustle anything, man.
I thought that was kind of weird. You know, I didn't do any gambling or nothing. So I don't know, but it was a great time, man. I wish, hey, if you thought about going, you know, next year we're going to do something. So I don't know what it's going to be. So make sure you come through next year. You know, I think everybody had a good time. Everybody asked. If you don't believe us, ask the people that went. You know, I think they'll attest to they had a good time. So if you were on the fence about it, you know, being around a bunch of new people and stuff like that, then, you know, ask the people that went and make a decision. You know,
Yeah.
But I'm you won't be disappointed.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. At the very least, you're gonna eat good. You're gonna eat real good off the Hotep Jesus menu.
Yeah. Did you come off the menu? Oh, that's right. No. Yo, listen, chat. Y'all gotta grind him up about this, man. We had the last dinner, right? The dinner. And at the top of the menu, the Hotep Jesus dinner, man.
I had nothing to do with that.
Oh, come on, man. I don't hear that, man.
Listen, I had nothing to do with that. We're going to fix that for next year. Don't worry. It was supposed to say, you know, Hotep Nation dinner. The next year, we're going to fix that up. Don't worry. Concierge had a little fudge on that one.
Wow, the Hotep Nation, Hotep Jesus dinner. That was the nice touch to the to the menu. Anyway, I guess let's get to it. 358 in the room. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that like. Hit that share button. Let's get these likes over 200. Get these viewers over 400. Let's go through these super chats. Nerd Nash, shout out to Nerd Nash. Y'all look like Griselda. I don't know what's going on with this guy.
I'm talking about the intro.
Oh, the intro? Oh, okay. Shout out to the intro. You know, we was shooting that. Oh my God, that was hot as hell, man. Listen, we did a lot of walking doing that intro, man. I'm glad it turned out. Shout out to Taylor for putting it together. But man, it was hot that day, man. I was just like, yeah, it was hot.
Are we done, y'all? That was the day I realized I didn't want to be an influencer anymore.
Hotep Tiger, the intro was tough as hell. Hotep and Bill. How many times you run it back?
I only ran it once.
Oh,
hold up. We about to run it right now. Just you say something.
Save the date if you not fake. HJ got a plate and a hot take. They gon' get you moving right. These goofy types and keeping unks goofy tight. Look, let's get it lit like a Lucy, aight? Show the world that we can build when the crew unite. And while these frauds out finessing your protests, I'm in the gulags playing chess with the Hoteps. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. Hotep and Build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip. 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 Hotep and Build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip.
We back.
Okay. Now, I mean, now it feels better now. You know what I mean? you playing it just once, man. I'm like, what's going on here, man? Like, at least new 2-3 times, man. Hey, chat. Y'all don't have to see the build up commercial till next year sometime. So you got a new one, you're gonna get played to death, but that's okay. That's gonna be our new intro. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Cassius, Cam, Taylor, and everybody was in the video. Cannon, Doe, and everybody else. You know, that was dope.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat showing us some love. Appreciate you, yo.
Chad, y'all shouldn't be shocked about the impact y'all making. The people who say it are just the tip of the iceberg. The impact is massive. Hotep. Sean Randolph, I see you respond to my shines wearing Noose's post on Facebook. Rasta Ali on Facebook. Oh my gosh, yo, let's get it right into that, man. Did you see that, man?
What's that?
You know, niggas is hustlers, right? Niggas is hustlers, man, and you gotta bring it up on the screen.
Oh boy,
can you bring it up on the screen? It's in the chat. The Daniel ropes ties.
The what?
The Daniel's rope ties. You know, niggas like to look dapper. Niggas like to dress fly.
That. Oh, I know what you're talking about. The neckties.
Yeah,
bruh. What was that? Hold on, let me it's in which chat? Hoteps been told you?
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. That shit was
they some South African niggas.
They from South Africa.
Yeah, it says we have delivered to all South SA provinces. So I'm guessing South Africa.
White liberalism, I mean, has ruined them too. How? Here it go. Oh, this is terrible. All right, let me pull this up on the screen.
Let me know when it's up.
It's up, man. Look at this.
It says, we pride ourselves in bringing tomorrow's fashion today. Daniel's rope tie style is unique, simple, and fashion. We have delivered to all South African provinces. That is the love we got. Get 30% off with the GRW. Inclusive for male and female.
Hold on, I gotta zoom in so these people could see the bullshit that's on my screen for real.
They saying your mic is low, or you talking low, or something like that.
Right. I'm trying to figure it out. Look at this. Okay. Look at this. Is that the Bubba Wallace around his neck? Bruh, he got the Bubba Wallace around his neck.
What's the fashion statement with this? I mean, I'm trying to
The fashion statement.
Yeah.
There is no fashion statement here, sir. This is pure coonery. And not the good not the good kind either. This is pure unadulterated coonery. Coonery at its finest. This is just a level of grift I would never like to attain.
But you told me, you know, niggas like to flip words. We flip the N word. We can't flip the rope.
I don't want no association with it. Why do we have to have association with it? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why do we have to identify with that rope? I don't want to identify with nothing that got to do with slavery or struggle, or we could flip a lot of shit. We're not gonna flip that. I'm not with that.
I don't think it looks good. You know what I mean? I'm like, it don't even look right. Now, like it looks crazy. It's like you got an upside down mic on, you know what I mean? But it's a rope.
Yeah. No, this gotta go. It's gotta go. I veto this decision. It's gotta go. This is terrible. When I seen you put this on my timeline, I thought that was a joke. I thought this was one of the 4chan joints.
Maybe it's like I don't know, man. I was going to say something crazy. Like, what if it's like, I don't know, maybe it's some undercover white supremacist joint. You give the niggas these fucking rope ties and shit. When we go get these brothers, they already ready to get hanged and shit. Like, they got the shit around the neck already. Like, what the fuck is that?
All you gotta do is give it a tug. Horse sold separately.
Oh my god,
that was canceled.
But shout out to Sean Randolph for put me on to that. He hit me up on Facebook. Hey, if you haven't followed me on Facebook, follow my Facebook page, Uncle Hotep 1, I think it's called. Brody McFarlane, Congressman Gozer came to support Hotep Patriot J. You talked to Congressman? A congressman came out to Hotep weekend.
Oh,
congressman. Yeah, you didn't see him?
Oh, huh?
You didn't talk to him?
Who?
Congressman Gozer.
Oh no, I didn't know. No, I didn't see him. No. You saw him? You took a picture with him?
No, I ain't take a picture. I shook his hand. I ain't take a picture with him.
Oh, you shook his hand?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all homies now. You on his payroll? You on his payroll?
Listen, I just shook his hand. I don't want to, see, no face, no case. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I was gonna play. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna take a picture of him. I'm like,
oh, that's your man's.
You wrong for that. Yeah, but he came out. They had a discussion, and then Patriot J performed after that. So it was good. It was good money, man. For real. He seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Xavier M. Feels good to tune in live and get to watch HBTY and my HBTYT. Normally I'm working, listening in the earbuds, but I'm always tuned. Hotep and Bill. Thank you. Brody McFarlane. What's up, Brody? Hotep, Jesus Last Supper.
Man, Shorty put a foot in the motherfucking...
What are you eating, man?
Shorty Ice cream made the soft shell tacos. These shits are slamming. It got some special sauce or something shit on that motherfucker. What you put on this motherfucker? Yeah, this shit tastes good. The sauce. I like it. Yeah. Yo, we try to keep secrets.
It's a burrito?
It's a soft shell taco. I don't know the difference between a burrito and a taco or gordita or what. But it's banging. Mexican is up there. Mexican, can't nobody. There's a few people on this planet that fuck with Mexican food, man. You got Jamaican food, we got Italian food, and then there's Mexican food. And then you got Chinese and Japanese somewhere in there. We can't forget our Chinese food. I'm more of a Japanese guy. I like my sushis and my benihanas. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. That shit rocking.
They're saying, somebody in the chat said that look like takeout. You lying. They say you lying.
They said it's takeout. This is
Breezy Bird. Rogan definitely got Stupid 19 from his Florida show last week. I was there. Also hope mall hunting was successful at Hotep Con. Let's talk about Rogan, man.
Yeah.
Rogan got the bug.
Mm-hmm.
Now he waited a couple of days and he's already over it. He said he went to I guess he went to the doctor. He took a whole bunch of stuff. Vitamin IV drip. that horse shot. You know,
He said the horse shot.
can we talk about the horse shot for a second, man? Like, this is a drug that's been given a Nobel something prize, you know, for the work it's done, you know, and it's getting the propaganda in America is like it's for goddamn the Black Stallion and these goddamn niggas that run in the Kentucky Derby and shit. Like, it hasn't saved millions of lives. Like, I can't wrap my head around it. And then you go on the forums and people are just taking in the word like it's actual horse, like horse shot. Like, no, man. I'm like, this is crazy, man. Like, there's some people that take in the horse application for it, right? They're desperate. You know, they're desperate because, you know, the media's beating in their head, you know, the stupid 19. Mm-hmm. You know, but it's, I don't know. It's actual real thing it really works, you know, in different countries of the world. India is one of the main ones. It's been used to a high degree of success with this ongoing pandemic, you know, and the fact that, I don't know, we're just under I guess we're under big pharma's got us in a headlock in the Cobra clutch. You know, they don't want that to be used in America. It's unreal to me. I don't know. But yeah, what do you think about Joe?
So basically what you're trying to say is y'all was trying to actually be healthy and thought that shit was gonna fly.
No, man. It's like, you know. Matter of fact, I think the American Medical Association put out a thing today saying, no, we recommend that not be used and stuff like that. And then some doctors are like, you know, they say, oh, we can't use it anymore. I said, somebody put a message, their doctor's message, because I guess some people were able to get prescriptions for that, you know, and that was starting to get denied now.
Are we talking about the Iverson?
Huh?
We talking about the Iverson medicine, right?
Yeah, the horse shot.
Yeah, I call it the Iverson.
The Iverson, okay. That's good. We'll take the Iverson. Yeah, y'all right. That'll work. That'll work.
Yeah, I saw something earlier where they were saying something about they're trying to get it banned or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did.
Is that what they said?
I'm gonna read you.
I just typed it in FDA Gov. It says why you should not use the Iverson to treat or prevent the bug. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on over here. But I did see that report. I saw that report you talking about where they said, "Oh shit, motherfuckers is healing themselves. Tell motherfuckers not to use that."
That's all it was, man. See, Rogan's a big enough person that, you know, he said it, you know, he used it, you know, he said he's fine, he's good to go. So they came out the next day, or is it the same day? Did it happen? When did they release the video? Day. Next day, American Medical Association strongly oppose ordering, prescribing, or dispensing the Iverson to prevent or treat the stupid 19 outside of a clinical trial.
American who?
American Medical Association and the American Pharmacists Association. So that's basically everybody.
American Medical Association calls for immediate end to use of the Iverson for the stupid. Oh, wow. Yep. I thought I did see this. You know, sometimes you see stuff, you're like, nah, that's got to be, you know, the Onion or, you know, the what's the other one? The Bumblebee or something like that. Joe Rogan came out, was like, look, he tried to Dr. Sebi us, you know what I mean? He tried to give us the Dr. Sebi, you know, here's what I'm doing to make myself feel better. He said he got it on Saturday. He said he started feeling better by Monday. He was 100%, I believe, by Tuesday or Wednesday. I forget how it went. So now they're scrambling. This is quite hilarious, actually. I mean, it's scary too, cause on the other side of things, where people are like calling it, the horse shot or whatever, it's just like y'all don't see what's happening here. Like, this man is fine. He told you what to take, and then the next day they're like, whoa, don't do that, don't do that. It just threw up so many red flags for me, and I know for so many people it won't throw up red flags, and that's the alarming part. It's for the people that's not going to throw red flags up for. Some people are still going to think, like Joe Rogan's crazy, you shouldn't recommend it, da 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 da. And it's just like, all right, bro. But like you said, you said the Iverson got the Nobel Peace Prize or something like that?
Yeah.
They said, oh, y'all trying to get healthy? Get the AMA on the phone right now.
I want to know how long it took the AMA to start speaking out on OxyContin and all that stuff. They sure drugged their feet when OxyContins hit the street. Then they had to do task force and studies, and see. I mean, like, meanwhile, these doctors was getting. You had crooked doctors all over the country just giving people oxys all over the place.
Yep.
They certainly drugged their feet with that. This thing next day, we gotta stop this, and we gotta stop the Iverson right now. I don't know what to tell people anymore, man. Like, I don't even try to discuss anything with normies no more, man.
Can't.
Like, I can't do it, man. Like if they don't get the red pills I drop on Normie Book, man, honestly, I'm like, I can't deal with y'all, man.
Yeah. I
like your kids' pictures, man, but as far as hanging out and shit like that, man, y'all stay over there with this shit, man. Y'all have no idea what's going on. None. These people have no idea what's going on out here, man.
And if you try to show them, they gonna start thinking you crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking shout out to Mike. Stay with it. He had a rant this week on Twitter Spaces. And his family went and got the shot, got the punch. And it's interesting how they try to use this stuff to divide families. Imagine, your mom says to you, you can't come see me unless you get the punch.
I've seen people say that about some people's parents did do that nut ass shit. See, me and my mom argue, man. Like we argue, we sit there and go argue about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, she would never say nothing like that.
It's wild. It's wild how they gaslit everybody into thinking they know what they talking about. It took a lot of money, though. If you think about the nonstop commercials around the clock and the propaganda and all of that, not to mention all the influences, put a lot of money behind this propaganda, man. And I still think it's not even as effective as they want it to be. But it is causing enough chaos to distract us from, things like, the gun bill being passed down in Texas, and still enough to distract us.
Yeah, anyway, so shout out to Rogan for beating it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Some people were saying, does the average Joe have access to some of those things? And I was reading on forums. One guy said he did have that. That vitamin drip. He said, the vitamin drip isn't that crazy expensive. But he said he had that done before, But one thing I did read, people act like, and this is why, some of the people, about the football players and shit like that, some of the people that are against that, they didn't get it and they get the punch. Like, some of these rich people got doctors that, me and you can't get, you know what I mean? So they're listening to a different advice, and we seen that who was most hesitant to, get the punch,
mm-hmm.
It's the higher ups. So keep that in mind.
I just want to know
Go
what
ahead.
NFL player was dumb enough to not get a fake vaccine passport from his doctor. They be like, hey, yo, B, yo, you got the thing? Yeah, hell yeah, I got my joint. You ain't get yours? I'll be suited up, ready to go. But me and my doctor going to have a nice little, relationship. I'm sure there's a lot of players that are doing that. I'm just looking at the ones that didn't do that. Like, dog, why don't you just talk to your doctor and throw him a little something underneath the table and say, hey, man, I need one of them slips. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
See, your doctor ain't doing that, please.
Anyway, shout out Joe Rogan. Glad he made a recovery. Kamal Kayake Taylor. Cali dropped the statewide jab mandate, but they said they might revisit it for next year. Big pharma cycle shall continue. Aztec Mecca, thank you for $10 donation. Ghost. Big ups to the fire intro. Run it back for Dr. Umar. Oh my gosh. I'm sure we'll run it back later. Chad, need to check to see if maybe we'll run it back at the end of the show. Chad, need to check to see if Sean King is a stakeholder in the Thai company. Might be catching both sides of the grift. Oh my gosh. Reaction PR, whatever action. They beat Smollett to the punch with those times. Wes M. I've been using Iverson. I just came back from Montego Bay for work. I'll be going to Kingston for work soon. CJ Man 2112. Biden gave secret call with Afghan leaders and lied. New Yorkers can't swim. Hotep Jesus need napkins. No matter who says what, no matter what anyone says, we know you are Trump's first African American. Yo, did you get much rain, man?
Huh?
Did you get much rain yesterday?
Oh yeah, we got plenty of rain.
Okay.
But I didn't have no flooding, We
Oh, you're the nigga in the house on the hill. That's what you're saying.
We live in a little privilege. It's like, it could have been bad, man. I remember when the last hurricane. What's the name of that hurricane that hit Jersey a few years back? Now this time I was in the hood. We was in them goddamn, I don't know, row homes or some shit, man. And we didn't have power for, I want to say, 5 weeks. It was bad, man. But it was a hurricane and uprooted trees, and the house that we were staying, the apartment we were staying in wasn't even livable. Of course, they still charge niggas the rent for that month. And I paid it like a dumbass. It's Sandy. It was either, I think it was Sandy. It was Sandy or Irene. Yeah, it was either Sandy or Irene. Right, Trish. Maybe it was Sandy. Man, that bitch was bad, man. Sandy was bad. But this one, I think, was light compared to Sandy. But we weren't affected, luckily not even a branch, fell on the car or anything like that, or took down, internet's fine, power was fine, we was good. I know Chad was in the middle of Ida, down in New Orleans, and everything turned out okay for him. But yeah, we didn't have no problems up here. But the New Yorkers, they had the rats was swimming. You saw the video with the rats swimming? The rat was doing the backstroke.
That was crazy. What was that fucking? What's that Ninja Turtle? The fucking rat?
Master Splinter.
Master Splinter. Master Splinter doing backstrokes and fucking doing flips and shit. Fucking.
That rat looked like he was having a good time. Yeah, it was bad.
I can't do it, man. I can't do. It rained a lot up here. Luckily, the side of town I'm on is on the hill, so it wasn't really bad. But you like down the street, man. They put, like I said before, I live in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. They start gentrifying this town. Right? They start putting high-rise luxury apartments in there. Well, the high-rise luxury apartments is right next to a river.
Oh no.
These niggas is paying damn near New York City prices, $1,800-$1,900 a month for fucking 1-bedroom apartment, studio apartment. Man, that shit flooded, man. Fucking cars everywhere. I'm like, God damn.
Oh, stop it.
I'm bullshit you not. They paid all that money to get flooded, man. It's so bad, like if you own a house, you'd be like, damn, you be like, I can get that rent. They be charging crazy rent money for rent. And you're like, damn, man, that's way more than that mortgage. I might fucking start being a landlord and shit. I tried it for a little while. But yeah, some places got messed up in this town, man. But luckily I'm on a hill, so I really, other than my daughter's got 2 days off of school, and like next week is a holiday. Plus, it's one of the redacted holidays on top of that the next day. Oh, boy. So she ain't going back to school till Wednesday.
All in your head all week.
Crazy. But yeah, that was wild. Now people are talking about climate change and shit like that. Man, I'm like,
yeah, they finding a way to grift. The politicians like, oh, we blame this on climate change, you know, Green New Deal, you know, I can get my city in the budget to steal some more money and not fix the infrastructure, but, you know, we can add some genders to these classrooms.
You see, they can't give them fucking niggas in Philly, man. Fucking white boys in Philly, no hurricane weather like this. Motherfuckers, you know, ever been on 76, man? Motherfuckers was jumping. 7 parts of 76 got flooded. Niggas was jumping off the bridge into the 76. Oh my God damn.
Niggas out there fishing.
Doing backflips and shit, man. Like, oh God. Philadelphia people are a different breed. I'll tell you that right now.
They was swimming on 76?
Yeah. No bullshit.
White folks is a different breed. There's a reason why they run this planet. Niggas is crazy.
No, Philadelphia white folks are a different breed, man. Let's
the original white man of America. Don't forget,
that's
1776.
Right. Oh, I forgot.
Declaration of Independence. Don't get no more American than the Liberty Bell.
You right about that.
And Rocky and all of that. Shit.
Yo, I got a treadmill, right? As a matter of fact, I just got it for my work for anniversary. And I don't know what it is. All I can need, I played the YouTube Rocky training montages. That'll get you through it, man. That'll get you through it.
The adrenaline that come from that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should get you pumped.
Especially the Rocky 4 training when he was in Russia. Man, that was dope. I'm thinking about a grift though. I'm thinking about the treadmill grift. I can just put my phone right there, start streaming 20, 30 minutes. I'm thinking about doing it. I'm just going to have it up and I'm just going to be jogging.
You're just going to jog for 30 minutes straight. They're going to watch you sweat. Yeah, that's grifty as fuck. They don't get much better than that.
I tried to see if anybody else did it on YouTube. I seen a couple people do something similar to what I'm thinking. I seen one dude said he walked on treadmill for 12 hours straight. He was going to try to do it for 24. He passed out at 12, still throwing up everywhere.
Oh man.
But no, I think I'm gonna do the I think I'm gonna do a run grift on there. But I gotta get my wind up. I might start tomorrow. We'll see.
Start tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
Let no grift be unturned.
I'll go as long as I can. Probably like 20 minutes, probably 25 minutes. I might walk for 10, run for 20 or something like that.
You're going to walk for 20 and run for 10.
No. West Ham, I've been using the Iverson. Oh, I read that one. CJ Man, I read that one too. James S. The horse shot is also used in the motherland. Search horse shot in Africa on Twitter for graphic comparing deaths of different African countries. Papa Hotep, the idea of treatment for the actual bug escapes the normies. It's presented as a package is just die or jab or die. Come on, jab or die. Imagine Yeezy, right? Not Yeezy, Jeezy.
Yeah.
Trap 101. What was it? Motivation, the album cover.
Yeah.
He sit up there with Dr. Fauci. Jab or die.
Let me look at this. Let me look at this color. Oh, man. You could definitely fit Fauci in there, hitting him on the shoulder with the jab.
Anything in between means gulag for everyone. Victor Olife, I also caught the Rona. Eventually we'll catch this cold. They're telling you already what. Yep.
Ya tú sabes.
Ya tú sabes. Yeah, I mean, I remember a coworker told me that, like, in the beginning, he said everybody's gonna get it. And I was like, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were
so. I heard people say, I went and got it because I knew they were gonna mandate it. That's some dumbass shit. That's some dumbass logic. Like, their compliance is opening the door for tyranny. They don't even know it. They're making us less free by being a dumbass.
Did you see Putin?
What Putin say?
Putin says, yeah, we want to give y'all the punch, but you shouldn't be coerced into getting the punch. Like, nobody should lose their job by not getting the punch.
Okay. So Putin basically saying if Big Pharma want to get their money, they can get their money, but y'all not about to mandate it.
Right.
I like that. He ain't trying to give up that money.
I posted on Facebook. I posted what Putin said. Mm-hmm. I was like, American people have forgot what freedom is. Mm. They think freedom is going to the bar and getting shit-faced. They think freedom is going to these fancy restaurants. They think freedom is, hanging out with their buddies and shooting the shit and, I don't know, probably going to swinger conventions or going to cosplay convention, all that other normie shit they be doing nowadays.
Yeah.
That's not fucking freedom, idiots. That's what you choose to do. That's not fucking freedom. Mm. Like you should be free to do whatever you want to do. Mm-hmm. The government is restricting it, and then you're going to say, hey, if you want your freedoms back, go and get the punch. Then there you go. You think you want them freedoms back. You want, hey, man, I want to go sleep. I want to be a bed buck and sleep with John's wife tonight. I need my vaccination. I need my shot. I want to go to the bar. I want to go to Kahunaville and get me a fucking a mudslide. I can't do that unless I get the punch. We want our freedoms. No, the feds took that in exchange for something. Mm-hmm. But you're supposed to have that anyway. Now they want to take your job. Mm-hmm. Now they want to take your job. NBA said, like, you work at because of the states of the rules of New York and San Francisco. You play on the Warriors or the Nets or the Knicks. You better the puncher. You can't even play at home.
It's freedom.
Niggas forgot what freedom is.
Freedom. Oh, man. That's wild. That's wild. People forgot what freedom is. That's deep. You're going to have to Put that down somewhere on a piece of paper. Somebody take that rant, transcribe that shit, put that shit down on a piece of paper. We got to get that shit printed on papyrus and hung up in every home. Today was a day of infamy.
Aaron Scott, the dog bounty hunter said the black tribe gave him permission to use the N-word, but his card expired and no one informed him.
Who?
That's what must have been Mark. I was on, because I use TweetDeck, right? And Mark Lamont Hill, like he's one of the columns I got up. I got to have the normie black, the leftist black, Hotep columns and shit. So I have his thing up there, man. Right? Mm-hmm. I just want to see what what's his shine saying. Mm-hmm. And he said something about Dog. He was like, "This is the dumbest thing I ever heard." And it was a video from Dog the Bounty Hunter. And I didn't play it. I didn't click play. Like, I don't read everybody's shit, but I just try to scan so I can see what's going on on the world. Or was it him or not? I'm trying to find a video. But is that what the video was? Did you see it?
What video?
There's a Dog the Bounty Hunter video, man.
Nah. For real?
I guess he was. I swear, it was something going around today, man.
I did see that. I didn't know what it was about. Dog the Bounty Hunter says he has a pass to use the N-word. Who the fuck is this guy?
I think he was in Hawaii, man. He was locking up them jokers in Hawaii.
He got on some trial. He said, "I thought I had a pass in the black tribe to use it." Kind of like Eminem. Oh, shit. Kind of like Hulk Hogan. Oh, that word got me fucking crying. Yeah, I don't know what this is about.
Off topic. Fat Joe and Ja Rule face off in the next verses. What do you think?
I'm still trying to process that one. I mean, I know Ja Rule's hits, but Fat Joe got a lot in his bag. Obviously, he got the Pun records, the Terror Squad records.
He got a couple hits too.
He got the Remy records. Remy gonna come out. You're gonna see Remy and probably Papoose might make appearance, but definitely Remy gonna come out.
He was on the
He was on a bunch of shit.
Wheezy. What's that hit record? That was a fucking hit. The Make It Rain joint. Wasn't he on that?
Yeah, I believe he was on that. I mean, he's a great businessman, and he's been able to get himself on a lot of records. I think a lot of times it's because he put the situation together. He put the producers and the people together, and he's able to shine off of that sometimes. But great businessman that just finds his way into hit records. So I some people might have Ja Rule. I think if you like, somebody in the chat just said Ja Rule in a landslide. I'm like, if you think that, then you're not familiar with Fat Joe's catalog, because Fat Joe's gonna be prepared too. Kind of like Jadakiss was. Fat Joe's gonna be prepared, and so you got to watch out for him, man. He's a dude that's been around for a while, a lot longer than a lot longer than Ja Rule.
Your boy drops tonight.
Fuck him. It's all about Donda.
Let's talk about Donda, man. Go ahead. We talk about music anyways. What do you think about Donda, man? We didn't touch that. It dropped. I don't know when did it drop? It dropped the day we
Monday. No, Saturday.
Sunday.
Morning?
Can we back on? Yeah, Sunday morning.
Yeah, Sunday morning. Right. Wonderful piece of artistry, arrangements, wonderful feature selection, wonderful. Production was just, I thought it was really good. It's a vibe, it's a feel. This album, Ye is rapping better. It seemed like he want to rap now.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I was like, yo, he sounds a lot better than this. I never heard. Here comes Lemley. That's not prime Kanye. That's not my beautiful twisted fantasy. That's peak Kanye. This is not prime Kanye. I'm like, Like, what the fuck, man? To me, he sounds bad. This is the best he's rapped in years, man.
It's the best he's rapped since probably Yeezus. Because T-Lop, he was freestyling. That was Pablo. Pablo, he was freestyling. Jesus is King. Well, that was Jesus is King. Still a lot of freestyling. But this one, it seemed like he really put his pen down and got busy behind the mic. But yeah, he was doing his thing, man. He was doing his thing. I don't know about.
Yeah, I like it too. I want to give it a solid 7, 8. You know what I mean? I gotta listen to it again. You know what I mean? To properly get it. There's like 4 or 5. I put on my workout playlist. I'm not sure about this Pop Smoke. What the fuck? What that was? I don't know. I mean, some stuff, man. Like, I don't think Pop Smoke deserved to be on that or should have been on there.
What?
I didn't like that song. Man.
Really?
I didn't like his verse. No. Sometimes you force stuff when you put these people on there. You know what I mean?
I like this Pop Smoke record. Which one was that again? I gotta go back and look through it.
I don't know, man. I thought just like shit. It just didn't sound right, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I liked it. I think it's going to go number 1. I forget. It's like he's going to have the most selling this year so far. We'll see what Drake does, but I think this is a success from Kanye. Now, what about you? I didn't catch the show last night. You and Wendy O, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations, y'all been have over a year's worth. Yeah, you're at episode 60, right?
Yeah, we've done over a year. Yeah.
Y'all holding it down. Y'all talked about it. Now, I just seen a release today that, I think I was on Lipstick Alley. I don't know what I was doing on there. I've been on there a while.
Uh-huh.
And they said, because, in the last show, Kim came out and she was in a wedding dress. Supposedly they're getting back together, man. Is that what y'all was talking about that, right?
Yeah. Wendy O brought that up. Talking about, to get back together. Kim know better. She know better. She know where she need to be at. Sit your ass down. Take care of them goddamn kids. Be a mom and stop trying to be an IG thought. It's over. It's a wrap. You know what I mean? It's time to pass the torch. Turn your kids into the next stars. You know what I'm saying? Listen to what Kanye say. If he don't want you having your ass out, stop pulling your ass out. End of story.
Chat. That's his version of the story. You know what Uncle Hotep's version of the story?
What?
The real version of the story.
What's the real version?
Kim Snapper is like that. And Kanye was like, man, I can't.
Oh,
he trying to get some young John. He can't. No, I need that. I need that Kim. I need that special K. Kanye need that special K. That special K put it on him. They're Armenian Paul, man. The original OG Paul.
I seen the Ray J tape. It wasn't all that.
Oh God, had many more miles on it since then.
No.
More tricks in the bag.
No.
You know what I mean? You're like, do you want the rookie MJ or you want MJ in his 15th, 13th year? Talking about she better get right, man. Come on, man. Kanye was like, man, what am I doing, man?
No way. You crazy. You seen who was at the stadium taking selfies and shit. You seen who was at the stadium looking like a lonely puppy, standing next to nobody. Yeah.
No, but for real, I'm happy if they do get back together for the kids. That was too much. I think I can't see them with any other person, to be honest with you. Like, I think that's something like, it seemed like they belong together, in my opinion.
Yeah. They could work that out, man. But Kim can't do no better than Kanye. She need to cut it out. You know what I mean? Thank you for the breakup, though, for the separation or whatever that was, because it inspired Yeezy to make some great art. A lot of times, artists need, bad times to be creative. It helps them, rejuvenate and rekindle that fire. That's why we haven't been hearing rapping Kanye, because he doesn't got that spark no more. That deep desire. But it was back. Unc he tweaking, right? White woman got him hypnotized.
Yo, bugging. Elvis 305. The horse shot is cheap and generic. Poor countries can afford it. That's why they hate it. Hello.
Well, now we know why Africa wasn't hit so hard.
Yeah. Chad, nobody ever questioned why the Liberty Bell is broken and used broken liberty as an inedible symbol. Tinfoil Koofy says, open your eyes, people.
I thought it was when they first made it, they hit the bell and that bitch cracked because somebody ain't make it right.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what happened.
That's some deep white culture, man. Tell us, Chad. Why is the bell cracked? I don't fucking know that. That's some white culture, man. Don't ever say white people don't have any culture. That's the Liberty Bell being cracked is white culture.
I'm about to start. I'm gonna tell my kids that's why they call them crackers. When we go see the Liberty Bell in Philly, I'm like, that's why they call them crackers. Because when they declared their freedom and independence in this country, they hit the bell and it cracked. Now we call them crackers.
Come on, y'all seen China banning femboys off TV?
Oh, I did see that.
China is banning all effeminate men. If you're if they deem you effeminate and you're on TV, like Dom Lemon could not be on Chinese TV.
Right.
Like Little Nas X, Lil Nasty X, he could not be on Chinese TV.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Who else? Was it Billy Porter? Shit.
Oh.
They might throw him in jail if he was a child.
He be in the gulags for sure.
Yo, I see a lot of people. I try to get some reactions from this man on Twitter. I seen a couple, but a lot of people are trying to. I don't know if they're trying to ignore it or what, but what scares me, the long-term implications of this. When it go down between the superpowers, between China and U.S., man, who are you going to take? The army with the Billy Porters, the Dom Lemons, the Little Nasty X's, or the army of the super strong Asiatic man?
I ain't taking none of them. I'm going to live in Israel.
This is the long game we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're talking about we got to draft the women.
Yeah.
They try to put that on the board. In the name of equality, they're going to draft women. Meanwhile, China, they banning effeminate men from the TV, and they're limiting. You can't play more than 3 hours a day on video games.
A week.
A week?
A week.
A week?
A week.
Damn.
Take you all year to beat Assassin's Creed.
Yo, some of them games got like 40-hour play times.
Exactly. Well, at least we'll be able to beat the Chinese in video games now. Because they be dominating all them video games.
Listen.
Next time I get online, it's the Chinese thing. I'll be like, hey, you over your limit, motherfucker.
Yo, I got the Nintendo John. I play my daughter's Nintendo. I only play Tetris.
Mm-hmm.
They be busting I don't know if they're Japanese or Chinese, but like there's some Asian letters around. I don't know which difference, but late at night, man, sometimes I play before bed. Mm-hmm. Man, sometimes they be whooping my ass, man. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
That's how you know they playing too much video games. Put that limit on, yo. Shit, so I can have some fun on Call of Duty from now on. God damn it. Shit.
I bullshit you not. They be sticking their foot in my ass, man. Sometimes.
You can't even do nothing, man.
But then sometimes I get lucky or I get through, man. I'll be like, yeah. I can finish the top 10 and shit. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker.
You be one of them Japanese, you turn into a racist old white man from World War II quick. Goddamn Japs.
Jesus, man. Yo, but I don't know. I didn't see so much outrage. Yeah, I seen a couple of people with the rainbows, talking about, man. I'm like, you ain't Chinese, man. You shut your mouth, bro.
I mean, is it Asian hate or what? Like, you got to pick your poison. It can't be both. Remember they said protect, Asian people and all of that? So they can't really, that's why they quiet. Because they look like hypocrites. Because they know as soon as they say something, we're going to pop up out the blue. Oh, you mean stop Asian hate? Is that what you're saying? Stop Asian hate? Oh, yeah, stop Asian hate. You can't say nothing. You can't say nothing about that. Okay, telling people, though, there's only two groups of people who have to abide by political correctness. And that is black and white people. Everybody else can do what the fuck they want to do. It's the curse of black and white.
Penny and Junkie, Jeezy's under Jay-Z. Jeezy might have done it as a favor. Remember, Jay might have saved Jeezy in the Gucci murder case chain bounty. Cruel philosopher. Most people don't want freedom, they want safety. That's why there isn't a pushback for any of these COVID restrictions. Same thing happened after that day in September.
Yeah, they scared. They definitely scared, man.
Anthony Bailey, rich man, poor man, we all got to pay because freedom ain't free, especially round my way. Lupe Fiasco.
Oh, man. Shout out to Ann Bailey. What up, homie? Oh, my God. That shot's fire right there.
Opinionated Junkie, reason why shines are at 13% of population. They'd rather go somewhere that is live instead of making something live. Villages equals towns and over cities.
Yeah.
Let's get into a couple of topics. Did you see? I definitely wanted to talk about this with you. Dolce Gabbana show. I don't know. I guess it's a fashion line. I don't know anything about the European fashion. I grew up in the country. I'm not like these city slicker cities. Jesus Christ. I'm not like these city slickers like Hotep Jesus. I don't even know what Dolce Gabbana is. I guess it's a fashion. Normani and Meg Thee Stallion and Sierra was at the Dolce Gabbana show.
Oh, yeah.
And they started twerking.
Yeah.
Now, it caused a ruckus on the timeline because some people was like, why are you dancing? Why are you twerking in front of all these white folks?
Translation, why are you embarrassing us in front of massa?
Whoa.
Continue.
No. No, let's not. That. I mean, I guess you can say that. But I think you follow him too, because I think you like the tweet. I think it's Craig_VCR or something like that.
Yeah. I did like that tweet.
Because niggas want to say that they want to give an excuse for twerking, saying it's an old African tradition of, shaking ass and shit like that.
Oh, that tweet, yeah.
Here y'all go saying y'all African, but my man said, y'all only want to fucking claim African shit on some bullshit.
Yeah. Where's that tweet?
Any other time, y'all be dissing the fuck out of Africans. But see, you want twerking, it's an African tradition. These niggas, first you niggas ain't African. I don't give a fuck you. Meg is from fucking Houston, fucking Texas, man. Where's Sierra from? Sierra's from fucking where you from? You island niggas. I don't know where Normani from.
Yeah. Oh, man. He said, oh, man, what did Craig say? He said, oh, my God, his tweet was so funny. Because he's right. Like, they pick and choose, when they'll invoke Africa. And what he said? He said, but when it come down to, I don't want to butcher it because it was so funny. When did this happen? I'm on his timeline right now. I gotta pull this out. Niggas don't uphold no other African traditions, but want to call back to Africa whenever it comes to justify the degenerate ass behavior. He was going off.
That's real rap.
Oh shit. He said,
Why are you twerking? Oh shoot.
he said, y'all only call back to Africa when it's convenient. He said they bring up the Melanesian kids to justify a blonde weave, and now they're using Africa to justify twerking. He said, I should be able to buy a bitch for 2 goats and a little bit of land if that's what we doing. He said, I should be able to buy a bitch for 2 goats and a little bit of land if that's what we do. Yo, he is a fool. Thank God for him, though, to set some balance to the timeline. Because it's so true, yo. It's so true.
White folks looking at him like, dance, nigga, dance, dance, shake that ass, nigga, shake that ass, nigga.
Look at him, look at him.
Here go the shine. Dance, nigga, dance.
They can go, can't they? They can go. Look at him go.
How is this any different from motherfuckers when they play them tap dancing old black and white movies and the niggas just tap dancing his ass off in front of the white man and shit? This ain't no fucking different.
Listen, man. It's black girl magic.
Oh, come on, man.
It's freedom of expression, Uncle Hotep.
It's cooning. See, you niggas like to bring up cooning when it comes to fucking shout out ABL, when it comes to Uncle Hotep, when it comes to, I don't know, fucking my man, young bull from Alabama. When it comes to that, when it comes to buck dancing, you in a goddamn 5-star restaurant, you in a goddamn high-end fashion show, and that nigga vibes start coming in. You know, that music playing. They can't stop twerking their ass. These niggas can't control themselves. You niggas never call that shit cooning. That's why you gotta abolish the word, because y'all do not keep it 100 on the cooning shit.
It was a party.
If buck dancing and stepping and fetching is it cooning, then there's no such thing as cooning. You can't call nobody coon. If fucking Meg Thee Stallion, Sarah, and Normie weren't cooning at the Dolce Gabbana show, there's no such thing as cooning. Y'all gotta retire the word.
They was at a party, man. They was having fun.
It was buck dancing. Fucking Tariq should put that in his fucking buck breaking film. See, he gotta do another film. Well, it can't be just about the men. He gotta do about this buck dancing these shines be doing. They was buck dancing.
But so what's the protocol? Because they gonna twerk at the black event. Are you saying that when the white man come around, we can't have fun?
We gotta retire twerking first and fucking foremost, man. They be twerking. Listen, you know it's going too fucking far. Listen, you watch them these new recent, like, they be dressing up as fucking Minnie Mouse and twerking.
Yeah, Elmo and
Enough. If y'all haven't ran a dance style into the ground, it's fucking twerking. Usually the American Shine is good with creating new dance steps.
yeah.
They've ran this shit to fucking death. Can we go back to that old school fucking dancing? What was this shit called? Can we go back to this? Can we go back to that? We need to go back to something, man.
I don't know. Here's what's dangerous. The white woman has learned to twerk. Nobody's safe. This is where we are.
Usually when that start happening, they start doing some new shit. When niggas go, oh, the white folks caught on, we gotta do something. But no, they gonna keep twerking. It's the same thing with the ass shots. Now the white girls start getting the ass shots. I'm like, oh Lord, Jesus Christ. Well, I don't know. I think the white girl started that first. Then the niggas jumped on it real hard.
Yeah.
Then the regular white girls jumped on it.
Yeah.
But man, I think it's buck then. They cooning.
They cooning. Like, you gotta straighten up when Messi come around.
Oh man, if you're in a business setting, like come on, let's act like some niggas in here. Like come the fuck on, man. You know it's not like if you want a business meeting, you ain't gonna start fucking. Oh fuck it, let me light this blunt up. Like come on, fuck on.
It's Meg Thee Stallion though. Like that's what she do. She twerk wherever she go.
But see, this is what they paid them niggas to do. They don't understand. They in for the trap. They the entertainment. This is why I'm saying you're not getting what I'm saying. Dolce and Gabbana got them over there to twerk, to buck dance. Look, Margaret. Look at me. Guys, look at them. Look at the niggas dance. Don't they dance good? That's what happened. That's what's happening here. It's not them having a good time at the party. The man, Massa, invited them to act a fool at the party for their entertainment. The white man is slick. I told you niggas that.
You got to put the tip for a Koofy on after that one.
No, that's not even 10 full. That's truth. Chat know what I'm talking about, man.
The white man paid Megan Thee Stallion to twerk at the Dolce Gabbana of it.
Yes, entertainment, man. Chat, am I lying? Chat, am I lying? If Unc is telling the truth, give me a 1. If I'm full of shit, give me a 2. Y'all don't know how the man operate. Y'all do not know how the man operate.
Was it that, or was it like, hey, let's invite them because we know they're going to be buck dancing?
That's what I'm just saying. They invited them niggas to act a fool. Look at we brought some niggas, Margaret. Margaret. Hey, Rob, come on over here, man. We got some niggas coming.
Oh, shit, I owe you $100. You're right. They did start dancing. How'd you know?
Look at the chat. Look at the chat.
That whole chat racist. Oh my God.
Come on, man. What do you think they brought them for, man? That niggas entertainment and they don't even know it. They just happen to be here. That's why they started twerking. Coon shit. That's coon shit, man. Anyway, let's get fucking. Let's go get a knock another topic down. We got a whole bunch of them. We pulled out of Kabul, man. Is that what? Wait, we talked about DONDA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're out of Kabul, man. We're going.
Yeah,
we're going. Allegedly left a bunch of dogs over there. I don't know. Some said that weren't our dogs. When a white man leaves some dogs somewhere, you know the shit's fucked up. Man, you know the shit is fucked up. White man left a dog?
Dogs. Yeah, it's fucked up. You left the dogs. Glenn Beck flying missions over there. You heard about that?
You got regular white man saying, man, we gotta save these guys, man. We gotta save them. I'm running on some missions and shit.
Glenn Beck flew to Afghanistan to rescue people. That's wild.
That's crazy, man.
That is so wild. But it was just, it was funny to me. It's like, yeah, we're pulling out of Afghanistan. You read the papers the next day. 10 civilians killed in bombing. It's like,
Oh, that's right. We forgot all about that. They bombed twice. The second bomb killed a whole family. Somebody said the pictures were pretty grotesque, and they was on the internet. I couldn't find them. Nobody shared them with me. Somebody hit my. You seen them?
I seen them.
Was it crazy looking?
Yeah. Somebody had posted them on Twitter, I believe.
Joe said America's back.
Yeah. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Trump was a glitch in the matrix, man.
That's crazy. And then the Taliban army got all the fresh gear. They ride around in big ass trucks, had a parade and shit.
They was fresh. They had that whole American Army drip head to toe. Nigga had some shit on his head. He didn't even know how to turn it on. You know? That's just terrible. America gave the Taliban more guns than Americans.
I don't. It's crazy, man. That's crazy. I don't know what to say, man. Like, on one hand, I'm glad we're out, but it was the most haphazard thing I ever seen in my life. Them killing and bombing an innocent family is just disgusting. This is what I hate about that drone shit, man. It's, they're relying on intelligence on the ground to point out targets. And sometimes I think the intelligence on the ground, like, yo, let's set these jokers up, man. Tell them to hit that truck right there. And it'll be the wrong people. It's like we're getting outsmarted at every level now. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. We're like, if we're pulling out Afghanistan, it's for a reason. I'm guessing they're going to reallocate some forces. Maybe it's for down the line. We're going to head up with the Golden Bear. But I don't look forward to that. They say they get ready for that.
What?
The go head up. Asia, China. So maybe that's what we're gearing up to. I don't know. I'm not giving Biden no credit for nothing, man. Like, he's everything. Somebody posted a tweet. Biden is really everything y'all was saying Trump is. And he's so washed. He don't know what he's doing. He don't even know where he's at. He called a nigga boy. Like, hold the fuck up. Did you see where he went down after the hurricane that went down New Orleans? Mm-hmm. He called a nigga a boy. I swear to God, I don't want to hear nothing from none of you shines. We told you about Joe, segregation Joe. Listen, the white man from up north really don't like niggas. See, the white man down south, they can mess with niggas. They're like, all right, yeah, all right. Just stay away from you. Stay away from my wife, man. Just stay away from my wife, nigga. But the white man up north, shit.
You want me to play the audio?
Play the audio.
Female Director Chris Wells, she's on, and I'm here with my senior advisor and boy who knows Louisiana very.
Boy who knows Louisiana. Boy who knows Louisiana. Jim Crow Joe is back. You're right. He's everything they said Trump was.
it's to surprise you that these niggas haven't said a word. Everybody heard him say it.
Mm-hmm.
They seen the video.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't retweet none of that shit. I made sure I got my clip off. I'm like, oh, you niggas gonna see this shit. You niggas gonna see this shit. These niggas is as quiet as a mouse pissing on cotton.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's
like, yo, I just called nigga boy. Master wouldn't do that. Master wouldn't call him a boy. Man, Master didn't mean it that way. Master didn't mean it that way. I'm telling you. No. Joe called a nigga a boy. I don't want no trouble with Master. I ain't hearing nothing. That's just what these niggas sound like.
It's real quiet out there. It's real quiet. I see a couple of whispers of people saying, you know, Biden's now better than Trump. Some people actually capitulated and said, oh, I can't believe I fell for it. But it's not enough. It's not enough. Here and there, you got some people in it, but it's not enough. He's getting way too much slack. He fell asleep in the interview. He ain't taking no questions. He got racist tropes. He's literally the worst president ever. Like it's not even, and he just got in there. And I still don't know how they haven't subbed him out yet. I don't know what they waiting for. Are they waiting for him to like kill over and like, or like fully lose it and just drop the N-bomb on TV? Because that's what's coming soon.
These jokers, these shines. When Trump said, look at my African American over there.
Yeah.
They all, oh man, what does he mean, African American? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? Like, we can argue about whether we should be using African American, not whatever.
Yeah.
But that's what you are, shine.
Yeah.
Yo, this guy called a boy. There's no, he didn't say my boy. No. He said boy. This boy.
Hold on, let's play it one more time. I just want to make sure we get it correct what he said. I don't want to.
Female Director Chris Wells, she's on, and I'm here with my senior advisor and boy who knows Louisiana very.
Boy who knows Louisiana really well. He didn't even know who he was. He just said senior advisor. He didn't know the exact title this guy held or anything. I don't know how Joe's holding it up so well. Well, he's not holding it up well, but I don't know how he's holding it together, period. But it's going to come a point where he's going to say some really wild shit on TV and they're going to say, all right, well, you know, that's it. But I don't know how long they're going to let him get away with, you know, revealing his dementia and all of that until they, like, you know, sub him out and bring Mala in or something like that. He was supposed to be out already. He's still in there.
Yeah, like the Rasmussen report, they say deserves to be impeached. It's
That's what they said?
Crazy. Like 57% of men, 62% of women, 60% white, 56 black. The niggas is starting to turn on. Jesus, Lord have mercy.
It done jacked up all the prices on everything.
And niggas, gas. He hurt niggas' pockets. They were like, oh, what's going on, man? Trump was putting money in our pockets, man. What's going on? You taking it right back out, man.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all let them bougie black liberals convince y'all otherwise. Now look at you.
And you know, he went and saw some of the families of the dead soldiers that died in Afghanistan. Mm-hmm. And allegedly he told one of the ladies, what did he say? To widow, you're too pretty for this to happen to you. That's what was reported. Like, what kind of like, I'm not giving, like, even though he's old, at what time period would that have been okay to say, like after somebody just died or some shit like that? Like what does her looks have to do with any of that, man? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's never appropriate. Like, what's going on, Joe? Yo, he's got more blunders than Trump had all 4 years, and he just got in there. It's bad. Like, he's like adding on. You know, they got the highlight reel of all like the racist shit he had. Like, you could technically not even use the old shit no more and just run with the new shit. That's how much new shit he got. You know, not even talking about some of the stuff he said when he was in Congress and younger and all that. No, there's like a lot of new stuff. He's gonna fill that tape up. It's just terrible, man. It's just.
Yo, we got to cut back to China. Hold on, let me go. I'm gonna read a couple super chats. We got to cut back to Chinese, man. I forgot about this story. It's crazy. Cruel philosopher, Ja Rule loses if he doesn't play wonderful. Cruel philosopher, Joe Budden called Donda a masterpiece.
Really?
Disla. Joe Budden be going, I don't know what he's, I don't know, he's trying to get in Kanye's good graces. I don't know. He was going at Kanye kind of hard. Now Trump's out of office. Now it was like, whatever. But you know, maybe he likes it. Disla, certified redacted boy. You're wrong for that. Opinionated junkie. Drake could get Kim K. Just saying.
Yeah, he can get. Let me be quiet.
Chad, Kim K wearing 45 for the Wizards now. Retire it.
Exactly.
Let me remind you, jokers, MJ on the Wizards was giving niggas business. He gave somebody a 50-point banger. If he had some players on his team, they would have went to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Let's not disrespect Jordan on the Wizards, man.
Yeah, that's true. He did have a few flashes of greatness. On those final years.
Y'all in the chat need to watch my man John at Modern Life Dating for his series on China. It's so thorough and based and learned a lot. That isn't reported.
Oh, check that out.
Kamayo, my body, my choice, but not for jab mandates.
Exactly.
No, of course not. Mass, are you on Pinterest? If so, y'all need to check out Giancour's Pinterest. Giancour got Pinterest?
Mm-hmm. Sure will. Shout out to Mass holding us down.
Willie Handy, what up, cousin? Let white women take twerking and give black women the waltz dance. That's what I'm talking about, man. See, this is the ingenuity. See, the last name Handy? The last name Handy? We some thinkers, motherfucker.
Yeah, some coon
We
brothers.
some thinkers. Oh, man, this bullshit. We only coons because if y'all listen to niggas like us, we would lead the black people out of the African-American, the Akada Shine, out of the doldrums. The white man got y'all fucking tricked up to call us the fucking coons, so we won't follow the real niggas that you need to follow for to lead y'all out of despair of the fucking American conundrum.
The waltz is one of the tightest ass dance ever. You got to be a tight ass to do the waltz. There's no swag involved at all. In fact, the waltz was literally created out of a Puritan mindset, to distinguish yourself from the rest of the hemoglobins that twerk and carry on and do other types of dances. It was the bourgeoisie of dances.
Listen, I want you shines in the chat. Listen good. If we make the waltz popular, the shine gonna come around and say we invented the waltz. I fucking guarantee.
We was waltzes.
Yo, Yo, anything get hot. Oh, we was doing that too. I'm like, oh, here we fucking go with this shit. We started that. I'm like, oh, here get these niggas. Niggas always say they starting somewhere.
It's too dark.
A Hotep Tiger, the Shine should grift off of Afrobeat dances. It's better than buck dancing. Shout out to the motherland. They won't do that though, because it's not theirs. You know what I mean? We should, but they won't. I don't even want to talk about the Shine. You know, I'm sick of these Shines running around wearing Led Zeppelin shirts and fucking Metallica shirts. The biggest fraud shit I ever seen in my life, and you niggas let that shit happen in the name of fucking fashion. I don't hear none of you fucking shit about no fucking coon. Ain't some coon shit. I don't know what it is, man. Once again.
I'm watching these motherfuckers do the waltz right now on YouTube. This is the most boring shit ever. Look at this shit. I can't even bring it up. This shit is terrible. They don't even want y'all to see this shit. That's how terrible this is. It's literally born out of, any dance where you cross your legs is, from the devil. This is just the most boring dance I've ever seen in my life.
You was on some hater shit. The waltz came from the Germans. That's the pink white man who invented the waltz, man. The fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, I'm a student at Renegade University. You dig me? And Thaddeus taught me better. He taught me about these dances and what they mean. He told Deshaun, don't do no dances where you cross your feet. And that's when niggas started moonwalking and shit. It's true.
Oh my God. Mr. Watts, the dog's in better care of the Taliban at this point, let's be honest. Hey, 602 in the room, 333 likes. Let's get these likes over 400. Hit that share button. Hit that share button. You can if you want to join the Patreon, we join the Patreon, join the Hotep Nation Patreon.
Yeah.
And
join us in the Discord.
Join us in the Discord. Chad, I'm not Joe's senior advisor regarding Louisiana. Renee, Kalusha, World War III against humanity, martial law, forced lockdowns, forced experimental vaccination, forced punch passports. You don't eat, travel, work, or travel. Afghanistan, Taliban looks better. We gotta go back to China, man. Chinese.
What happened?
There's a video in Rwanda.
Oh, that video.
They got a nigga chained to the pole. And someone, see, in the video, this guy says hashtag slavery just exists. I think the story was the nigga wasn't working. And the Asian man had I don't know, it was like a white piece of rope or something like that. He was tied to the goddamn pole. Got two niggas is standing right in front of him looking. Everybody watching the Asian man just whoop the nigga. He didn't kill him. He just whooping him beside the head with the pole and shit, with his rope. What's going on? Is this the fucking the new age? What was they? The Moors and shit. That is like the nigga was just watching the Asian man whoop the nigga. Like the thing is, what cracks me up about stuff like this is African Americans like, what the hell's going on? What can't they do it? Like, what's going on? Africans looking like, man, that nigga fucked up, man. Nigga should did his work. Yeah. Told the nigga to get to work. He didn't want to get to work.
He got his hands in his pocket.
Yo, he just.
Yo, he went, picked him up. He was laying down. My man said, "Oh, nah, hold on. Let me pick you up from China Man." Picked him up, put his hands back in his pocket. Oh my God. Picked him up. What? Oh my God.
Yo,
What the hell's going on?
you know what? America better be careful. Because the Asian man get these niggas in the shape, shit. It's over for everybody, man. What's your take on this? I want to hear a Hotep.
What you mean? What you mean? Get them in shape?
This is. I mean, what do you mean? Get them into shape.
What you're basically saying is the black man's gonna be colonized either by the white man or the Chinese man, right? And what you're saying is that if the white man do it, he gonna end up with 25 genders. But if the Chinese man do it, he might make something of himself. Is that what you saying?
Pretty much, man.
He said the Chinese is a better master.
He just putting some discipline in him, man. I guess I don't know.
He was whooping them with the same rope they were selling his neckties.
I'm sick. Oh my God.
Look at this shit. It's stupid. Whose idea was this? It was yours, wasn't it?
Oh my gosh. This isn't the first video we've seen of something like this.
Oh, there's plenty of videos of Bruce Lee whooping his ass.
But see, this is where, and somebody asked me why I'm laughing so hard about this in the chat. Listen, Asian man would do this to his own man back home. Yeah. This is what people don't understand. It's not like how over here they was just trying to whip the nigga and shit like that. Yeah. And he black. Asian man, that's how they treat their own. Yeah. If you ain't performing up to par. You're not performing up to par, he getting his whip out. Yeah. They do that back home. Yeah. They even worse back home. Yeah. They're not doing that because, what do you want? Go sit down.
This nigga, he parent like an old nigga.
I put her to bed hours ago. She just waiting till they go upstairs to go to bed. Then she start crying. They let them out. They soft as hell. They let her out. I let her cry. I'm like, you cry, the cut wheels fall off. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn. No, man. She, I don't know. She got a little incident in school and she didn't say it. Like, I don't know what's up with her, man. She got like a temper or something like that. Like, she didn't apologize to the kid and she didn't want to apologize. She just fold her arms up like and look all crazy. I'm like, I just try to apologize. I tried to even bribe her. I was going to get her some a Slurpee from 7-Eleven. You apologize. She didn't want to do that. She just mad folders. I was like, all right, we going. I meant her to lock her in the room for that infraction. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I don't know. That light skin privilege gonna talk, boy. I can't remember the last time my lady apologized to anything, to anybody. The light-skinned jaws don't give a fuck. Oh, China and the black man.
What?
Like I said, China gonna get us together. Why didn't we leave us alone?
Hold on.
I need the Chinese man and the white man
Here.
to leave us alone. Let's go back to twerking topless in the middle of the goddamn safari. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to go back to. Said Unc need a Chinese nanny. Natasha Kayleen, stupid. That shit ain't right. Natasha Kayleen, what you been drinking on tonight, yo? Yeah. Your aunt, Natasha Kayleen, said you need a Chinese nanny.
I seen that. I don't know, man. Sometimes I think I'm too soft.
What, on the babies?
Yeah, I do. Sometimes it's hard to get through. You know, it's a parenting thing. Sometimes it's hard to get through to kids, and I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm not getting through to them and stuff like that. You know, you just gotta find the right way to motivate them. I don't know. You know, because I envision the world is going to be infinitely more tougher. You know what I mean? So, like, I just kind of want them to understand that, you know, these other kids, the people come over here, you know, these other people from other countries and stuff like that, they be working to death out the kids. Matter of fact, just to put it in perspective, like when I used to live up in Lancaster County and stuff like that, man, them Amish had their kids out there 5 years old working the fields, man.
Sure.
Yeah. With the ding. Yeah. You know what I mean? They were pushing the plow and shit. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, you gotta pay like you weigh. Mm-hmm. We the only idiots that be pampering our kids, scared to make them do shit. I put them little motherfuckers to work. That's the whole point in having kids. Shit need to be done around the house. So let's have another kid. Put the motherfuckers to use. You take the garbage out. See? The garbage out.
I don't know. And then people like, you got girls and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know what it is.
And they're tough. They're even tougher to raise. Because the boys, you can just cuss them out. The girls, it's like, oh, goddamn. I'm going to feel bad after I cuss you out. You cut the boys out, you don't feel bad. Cut the girls out, you're like, oh, here she goes with the tears. All right, get in the car, let's go to Cold Stone. You know what I mean?
This one always cries. Like, I don't get it, man. Like, it will be over anything. Like, it's time to go to bed. I'm like, oh my gosh.
She knows. Y'all soft.
I cry over anything.
Because y'all soft. And she know it. That's how the
I told her that. I told her that I'm tired of her damn crying.
What she say? Fuck you.
she tried to tighten up a little bit. But yeah. Anyway, where we at?
Yeah, manipulation. Kids know manipulation, man. Yeah. He said China loves child workers. Oh my God. This is true.
Endgame. Where is Kamala Harris missing in action? Punks McGee. If Shines didn't say anything when Hunter was doing blackface in those text messages, they're not going to say anything about Bowie. You read about that? Chad. Unc said we was Aryans. Francisco Ventura, $5 donation. And Spanky the Panky. It's good when children are stubborn. They won't grow up into pushovers.
Yeah, that's the good side of it. That's definitely a good point. You definitely want to know obedient ass kids that never say no. You know what I mean? They never push back. Because then they turn into jabby compliance.
True. But this one don't like go to bed, man. I don't understand it, man. Like,
yeah.
And then, like, I think She damn near on every episode in the last fucking 3 weeks.
Teach me how to grift. Teach me how to grift. She on it.
All right, and back to the topics. Where we gonna get? Where are we going?
I don't know. Y'all like.
Let's just go down the line. FDA has some resignations, man.
Did you look into that? I people would. What is this going on? 2 top FDA officials resigned over Biden's booster plan, reports. Frustration at FDA over Biden's booster plan. What was Biden's booster plan?
You want to get it every 5 months, I think.
That's what they
You
said?
gotta get, yeah, every 5 months you gotta get a new pack.
Damn. They went from once a year with the flu joint to twice a year with this joint. 3 times if you're lucky. Wow. Subscription plan.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
So everybody's unvaccinated at this point then. If
like
you
what
didn't
is
get
it?
your booster.
Yeah, some countries, like, if you don't have the extra punch, you're not considered covered or whatever.
Yeah. I
don't know. You know, there was a lot of punch stuff this week. Did you see I made this video about because you know Cam got cut. You know, Cam Newton, you know, for the New England Patriots. He was playing quarterback. You know, he had a couple good seasons in the NFL, but he's washed. You know what I'm saying? You know, he was more an athlete than a quarterback. You know, he didn't have really touch on the ball. You know, even the white man Belichick couldn't whip him into shape. So they cut him. And people were saying, but now last year he got the stupid 19, right? So now they're saying he got cut, but he didn't get the punch. Now people were asking, they asked Belichick, well, did he get cut because he didn't get the punch? Because, you know, they got all these stringent rules for the NFL. And Belichick letting them jokers have it. He was like, nah, man, that had nothing to do with it. We got players that don't have it now. And he was like, you know, you guys are trying to make it seem like the punch is some end all be all when there's been people that have the punch that they've caught the stupid 19 as well, you know. And I don't know, man. They went into overdrive to cover that, you know. So you know what, like you can almost see how the media and, you know, everything is and how they're working together to try to cover all bases and stuff like that. You know, here he is blowing holes in it. They already come up with think pieces like ESPN made something and they actually counted how many, like, I guess 58. I think there were 68 people that ended up being positive throughout through August 1st to the 20th. They had it counted out. And they said people that were unpunched were 7 times as likely. So it ended up being, I think, 8 people that had the punch, allegedly. And this is by their math or whatever, had it. But none of them 68 went in the hospital for anything. You know what I mean? That's the reason for taking the punch, right? This thing keeps you out of the hospital. But none of them had it. So only 60 of them people didn't have the punch. None of them 60 had to go to the hospital. You know why? We're talking about top flight in healthy people, in shape people. See, that's how they shape the argument. And you can't even go by that because it's like, you can't even tell, because you could say like these 8 people, because it all matters if you're coming exposure with people that have it, right? So it doesn't matter. You can't say that, well, it's keeping them not from getting it. Well, what if a lot of the people that got the punch stayed in the house, didn't go nowhere, weren't around anybody? You know, you can't even tell. You can't even compare that. Yeah. This is why all these studies aren't fair, because there's no control group in any of this stuff.
Right.
They winging this shit. I'm glad Belichick said what he had to say. See, the white man loved Belichick, man.
What he said?
He said this. He basically said the shit is stupid. It don't make no sense.
Oh,
Which
okay.
what obviously everybody's saying.
Yeah.
Anybody with a brain says.
You know what happened to Cam?
What happened?
New England is where all great black superstars' careers go to die. Another one bites the dust.
Oh, come on.
I told you that. Great. Name one great football player that's black on the New England Patriots.
That retired there?
No, that plays for him.
Now?
Right now. Exactly.
I don't watch football like that.
You couldn't name one because they ain't got one.
If you asked me a couple years ago, I probably would named off a couple players.
And right now you can't. That's how you know ain't nobody there worth it there.
Oh, come on, man.
New England do not want no black superstars. They want role players.
Cam isn't a superstar now. What is you talking about?
I just told you New
He's
England is
when
where
he got there.
New England is where black superstars' careers go to die. Moss, Ocho Cinco. I forget the other brother name. It's probably two I'm missing. And now Cam Newton.
See, you like to play the race card when you should be pointing directly at Cam Newton with his funny ass hats, his funny ass fucking clothes. If he put his black ass his nose in that playbook, in the white man's playbook, he'd have played better. The nigga was washed, man. Sometimes it's about the person. The person was washed. He can't play no more. He was washed. You know what? He's such a big guy. You know, he took so many hits. His body is just shot.
His career could have died anywhere, but it died in New England. It could have died anywhere. It died in New England. That's where they send him. Belichick, finish him. And he finished him in New England.
The year before, somebody mentioned in chat, the year before Randy retired, he had one of the greatest seasons of any wide receiver of all time.
Yeah.
Brady and Moss was insane. He's right.
And then what happened?
He was old. He busted his love that last season.
Yeah, he was old. All right.
Lost his speed, was a step slow.
No, they wasn't calling them plays. That's what was going on. If I was a black superstar and they said, yo, New England wants you, and I was a veteran, I'd just retire right there. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm going to just retire right now. Because that's what the league telling you. You out of here. You don't escape that trap.
Anyway, Alex Berenson. Did you follow the Alex Berenson?
Who?
Oh, never mind, man. It was this guy on Twitter. He be always tweeting about the punch and stuff like that. He had some good information. They banned his ass.
Oh, word?
Yeah. If you don't know that. Another big thing was
they
the
banned
Texas
him off
Heart.
what, YouTube?
Twitter.
Oh, they Twitter banned him.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. They banned Vonnie too. Shout out to Vonnie. Giovanni Brusto. They banned him today. They sacked his account. Press F in the chat for the homie.
I don't know who that. Before we get to the Texas Heart Bill. Now, were you ever part of LLC Twitter?
Oh man.
I
no.
kind of feel like you were part of LLC Twitter.
No. Yeah, that's what y'all not about to do. Let me stop you right there. Okay? I was minding my business, doing my thing. I was never part of LLC Twitter. I was never part of Money Twitter.
You just spoke about LLC Twitter. LLC.
I exposed some scam artists in that community once upon a time. It's the only thing I had to do with that. In fact, they don't want me to be a part of it. Niggas act like I don't exist. LLC, Black LLC Twitter, Black Money Twitter, and Black Tech Twitter like to act like I don't exist, and that's a good thing because I never
Right.
want to be involved in that stuff, right? Because of what you just so continue tell the good white folks what happened on Twitter today.
Well, I'm trying to piece it together myself. Allegedly, LLC Twitter, Black people always got to carry stuff. And, there's a group of individuals on Twitter that happen to be Black, that share LLC information. They always talk about, get your LLC. And they want niggas to make money. So there's a group of them that do that. And they call it LLC Twitter, just like there's a Hotep Twitter. And there's what other Black divisions are there? It's Black Hotep Twitter, LLC Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Ho Twitter.
Ho Twitter.
Or OnlyFans Twitter.
Wow. That's not... I'm talking about exclusively Black, though.
Yeah. NBA Twitter.
Yeah, NBA Twitter. There's all these divisions.
Battle Rap Twitter.
But those divisions, that's what you usually talk about on Twitter. That's what makes Twitter so great, is that's what you usually concentrate on your tweets.
Mm-hmm.
So LLC Twitter, they usually talk about business deals and stuff like that, making out. Stop, come on, don't dribble the ball. They will usually talk about that. And evidently a scammer got exposed today on LLC Twitter. I guess he was taking people's money, and I don't know. Do you know what actually happened?
I have no idea what happened. I don't involve myself in the niggerosities that the internet has to offer. I did watch from my porch at all the niggatry that took place in the timeline. I thought it was quite hilarious, but apparently some individual was scammed out of about, $20,000, and it turned into a huge uproar, and Black Twitter was talking about that all day. And, some people were saying, hey, the people who got scammed by this guy need to come out. And the other half of Twitter is like, yeah, I'm glad you came out, but I'm laughing at your ass because you got scammed. It's just a mess. Really what it comes down to is the fact that there's a lot of grifting happening, right? and people start to making their courses and selling information and all of that stuff. And when things lack integrity, often you leave yourself to getting exposed. That's why my business book, I made sure, like I spoke to somebody before, and they were talking about how they wanted to, I want to, write an info product and put one out, because I seen somebody put out a 20-page book and was selling it for $50 and and it's information you could Google. And so I ain't say nothing. They asked me, they said, how many pages is your Dominate Twitter book? And I was like, I don't know, I think it's like 120 something pages. They're like, oh damn, like that's a real book. I'm like, yeah, I wrote a real book. I wasn't out here trying to scam people out of their money. Like I actually put my heart and soul into being an author, So I stay in my lane, and I put my information out there. I published 3 books. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, I'm sorry, but I haven't had any complaints yet. Majority of people love my shit. So all I can speak about is myself. As for these other niggas, hey man, tighten up, tighten up.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's like Joe's a scam artist, man. It's just some jokers gotta be scammers sometimes, man.
Sometimes, you know what happens? Sometimes it's not a scam.
Right.
Okay.
What is it?
Sometimes what it is mismanagement. Like you see a lick, right? And you like, yo, I could hit this lick. And you want to OPM, you want to use other people's money to hit the lick. But the lick don't go through, the deal fall through somehow, some way. So you gotta, recover. So they might spend, let's say they said they was gonna return your money back to you with your return in like 3 months. Instead it took 6 months. Some people might call that a scam, when really it's just somebody who just had a mismanaged moment. I've seen that in the past. It's still very scammerish because you're making a promise that you can't keep, and that's really where the scam comes in. And sometimes it's ignorance, where inexperience, where you think you can keep up that promise, but you really can't. But it comes back to under promise and over deliver is a huge mantra in the business world, and if you can't do that, leave it alone. But I think a lot of these guys got in over their head, took $20K from somebody, couldn't flip the deal right. And, he said he was having bank issues or something like that. I don't know. I know the banks are funny sometimes. Like today I had to, I had a large amount of money I had to exchange with a corporation, and my bank stopped it, and I had to call, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, your limit is 10K and shit like that. So I understand things happen with the banks. So I don't know if this guy that they're talking about is exactly a scammer, but I think it just shows that there's a level of inexperience somewhere within LLC Twitter. That's why I tell people, I got my class on Saturdays. You never see no problems with my students on Saturdays because I teach you how to build a sustainable business. I don't teach you this, hey, let's get rich quick. Nah, like I can show you, how fast you can turn your project into money, into profits, depending on the type of product. But a lot of times I'm showing people how to build businesses, how to build brands, sustainable brands that'll be here in 5 years, as opposed to, let me hit a couple of Twitter users with a lick now and then try to find the next hustle and find the next hustle. Because that's what these cats is doing. They hustle jumping. You know what I mean? I never was like, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I never liked that. It just wasn't secure enough for me. I was like, I'd rather go slow and build a brand and hustle jump.
I think it's definitely hustle jumping. That's crazy. Now, before we get back, I'm going to get another subject before we get to Texas. Candace Owens, your girl Candace, man.
Yeah.
She thought she had the stupid. We're talking about the stupid again. She tried to get a test in Aspen, Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
And she received the email. They said, "No, she went." I'm just going to read what the email says. The reply back to her. I have just learned of this testing service. As the owner of this business, I'm going to refuse this testing request. And as an owner, I'm going to refuse this booking denied service. We cannot support anyone who's proactively working to make this scandemic worse by spreading misinformation, politicizing, discouraging the wearing of masks, and actively dissuading people from receiving life-saving punches. The only other local testing option is the free kiosk by the city hall. Now, this is the email they sent to Candace Owens. She put it on her IG. I don't know why that lady even did that. She don't think. The only other local option is kiosk by the mall. They mail their test. Well, it's by City Hall. They mail their test to Texas and have an inconsistent result times. Do not take appointments. So it's walking on middays, weekdays in their back alley. My team and myself have worked overtime to exhaustion, unpaid and underpaid this past year, spreading our own capital to ensure that our community remains protected. It'd be unfair to them to sacrifice it. We have all made this year to serve you. Susanna Lee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the letter I got.
What do you think this is, man? Like, how does she know that's the real, the Candace Owens? Just because you get a request, you say Candace Owens, I don't know.
Well, according to Candace, she used her marriage name. She put Candace Farmer, and she's saying even from that, they were able to determine that was Candace Owens.
That's strange.
It is strange. It's very strange. Like, did somebody tip him off, or is there some secret cabal who said, "I know how we can get Candace to trend again"? Is that what this is? Is this another trick?
Yeah, she hasn't trended in a few weeks. It's been a few weeks. She was on a roll.
I do want to say it looks like Candace hasn't been wearing her bonnet. Candace, please wear your bonnet at night.
Oh, come on, man.
Please.
There you go with the hair thing, man.
You gotta wear a bonnet at night, man. Keep them edges moisturized. They's looking a little crispy. But that's what she said. That's what Candace said. Candace said the lady has a monopoly on the testing centers and laughed in her face because the other one was like in a back alley and whatever. Oh, man.
What is she doing in Colorado? That's where they live at?
Colorado? I don't know. I don't know what's going on down there. Out there. I think there's a lot of, there's a huge conservative population there. So there might have been an event.
I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah. They got a lot. They been setting up down there. They're in Tennessee. They've been setting up. The conservatives been setting up in Tennessee. Did you hear about the Tennessee thing?
What?
It's like a hub for conservatives now.
Oh yeah! Shout out to ABL. That's where ABL's from.
Oh shit!
Shout out ABL. Shout out ABL. Shout out ABL. No, but I don't know. This seemed like Aspen, Colorado. Seems like Susanna's the classic white liberal. And if anybody's more racist, and she's gonna be racist, and they come across a shine that doesn't think it's not as liberal as her, and voted for Trump. Oh my God. That hood is gonna come straight out, man. She told her, "Get your black ass. Take your black ass to the alley, and you can get your test." That white hood came right out.
I don't know. This stuff is just so funny to me, man. Like, I don't know. She ran to the timeline like, "Oh my God, look at this email I just got." It's like, oh, this shit just makes Candace so happy when things like this happen in her life, because she knows it's another check around the corner for her.
Yeah, but she also saying that they get federal funding or something like that.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said, yeah, they get federal and state funding, so they're, the taxes are going towards that. So they're. Candace said, you're going to hear from my people, so her handlers are probably going to handle this situation. And, she better do something to get some of that money back from Kim Klacik. So I don't know who she going to sue, but Kim going to want her money ASAP. All right. And Kim, if you're listening, the minimum we're doing is 4 payments. Don't accept nothing less than 4 payments. We need our money now. All
right. Let's go to Texas, man. Mm-hmm. Texas signed a 6-week heartbeat bill. Like, if you after 6 weeks you get pregnant, 6 weeks you get a heartbeat, you can no longer get an abortion in Texas.
If you have a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, they're going crazy. They're going crazy. They saying men is governing women's bodies again, which I don't know what, because y'all told us that men can have males can have babies. So I don't know what's going on.
Good catch.
They're not even following their own rhetoric anymore.
They set the tone saying it's not my body, my choice. And they said we had to get the stabby, so this is what they asking for.
Right.
This is what they asking for.
Yeah, like, and I don't know, man. Like, Amazing Lucas was one of them. It was like, all this hypocrisy. You guys, it's funny. Yo, talk about but my body, my choice about the punch, but want to govern women's bodies for the abortion. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's really getting out of hand, man. I'm like, what? Your boy Lucas.
Oh wow.
I'm like, come on, man. Like, this is crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't agree with abortion. You got to draw a line somewhere. I think with these abortions, like, in my mind, like, we should evolve as a people to not to even need as much. Y'all fall in the trap. They're using the fetuses and for what, makeup and all types of crazy stuff. So they're encouraging because they want the material because they can get rich off that material.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand. They don't understand it. There should be enough personal responsibility in human beings that you shouldn't have so many, abortions and stuff like that. 6 weeks, if you can have a heartbeat and kill, I don't know, man. That seems wild to me that so many people are want to get that, have that. Oh my God, they're taking. I'm like, there's still that time period there, right? Like, I don't know. I'm not a woman, but to me, I don't see it as a man. I don't agree with abortion, to be honest. To me, it's murder. But I'm not a woman either, So I don't know. If you having sex, take responsibility for yourself. We should become more responsible. It's having these procedures on a woman's body, it's bad for you and stuff like that. It's all around bad in my opinion. Now they want to talk about the rights and stuff like that. Like, come on, man. Like, can we just get better as people so we don't have to do this anyway to begin with? There should be another option here. We got, there's condoms. There's not having sex. There's Plan B now. You can take pills.
It's pulling out.
Yeah, there's contraception. And we still talking about we need to have these. I don't know.
It's dicey. Because on one hand, the Satan is going to sell the baby fetuses and put it in your Pepsi and all of that other shit. But,
yeah,
and put it in your punch. But then on the other hand, it's like, is this an overreach of the state telling people what they can and cannot do? Because if you don't want your little ugly motherfucker here, then maybe you don't need to bring that little ugly motherfucker into the world. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just going to bring dumb motherfuckers like you. We don't need more dumb motherfuckers into this world. So I'm all about people selecting the continuation of their gene pool. I'm very objective and very biological in that sense. In many ways, it could be inhumane in many ways. For example, the Spartans, when they had babies and the baby they thought was defective, well, they just tossed that motherfucker right off the side of a cliff after inspection if they didn't think it passed inspection. I think that's a bit barbaric, but at least they didn't have 25 genders. So it's like... Right. A lot of times what people you have it in the animal kingdom where they prune, who should make it and who shouldn't. Birds do it. I'm not saying I would do it, but I understand.
Listen, I'll tell you a story. I'm listening to the Giannis Antetokounmpo book, this audio book, right? Now he had, I think he had an older brother, a younger brother, and a girl. So that's 4. No, so okay. So they had 4 and one stayed. So I think it was 3 of them in Greece. It was broke, man. Giannis had to go, him and his mother and the father, they had to sell, they would buy goods from the cheap stores and go to the rich cities in Greece and sell it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like people always want to say, oh, you know, you're not ready or you don't even know if you're a good enough parent and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
What if Gianna's mom said, oh, we can't afford this baby, you know, we got to abort it. You never know what you just got to give people deserve a chance at life.
We just wouldn't have one extra nigga dunking a basketball.
Oh, come on, man. See how he goes. See how he goes, chat. You see how he goes. Giannis is one of the most inspirational books I've ever listened to. Niggas came from nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and made it against all odds. All odds. Not that he just some nigga dancing. Well, that's the world we live in, right? It's no difference than kicking a soccer ball. It's no difference than swinging a golf club. It's no difference than being in LLC Twitter and selling a fucking course. There is no difference. What I mean to say is, even if the parents aren't the quote unquote in the best position, you know, to give the best possible life or opportunity for the child, that's still a chance the child has.
Yes.
There's a lot of people that had bad parents, crappy parents, ain't crap parents, and still made it.
Yeah.
This excuse some of these people want to use and say, oh, I wasn't ready and like all this other stuff. That's crap, man. This shit is murder. I'm going to call it like it is. It's murder. Y'all want to talk about gene pool and all this. Okay. It's still, call it what it is. It's murder. Don't sugarcoat it. It's murder, and you're giving the materials to the redacted so they can sell all crazy type stuff. The whole thing should be abolished. It should be banned. If it was Uncle Hotep, I'd ban it all.
I don't know.
That's what real niggas would say.
No.
That's what real niggas would do.
No, that's not.
I mean, I'm a real nigga.
No.
I'm gonna tell what you niggas gonna do.
No.
I don't stand for this barbarianism.
Don't listen to him.
This is what Margaret Sanger is. What you see, chat. There's a difference. Margaret Sanger would get the preacher on the slave plantation. Like, yo, don't talk to these boys. We got this thing we get them so they don't have many babies. They don't want all these babies. This is what Margaret Sanger was doing. That's what, you know what I mean? Come on now.
No, that's not what you do. That's not what we would do. What we would do is we would establish a culture that doesn't applaud debauchery. We would remove the government from relationships. That's what we would do. We wouldn't ban anything. We would discourage it. You see, once you give a centralized entity too much power, next thing you know, they telling you that the punch is mandatory. This is a precedent. This is the setup. This is how they set you up. This is how they set you up. They're going to say, look, it was okay for us to tell you what to do with your body when you had this life in your stomach. So it's okay for us to tell you what to do when you don't have a life in your stomach. This is the precedent you're setting, and you have to be careful. It's a slippery slope. It's a very slippery slope, and that's what they want to do. They want to catch you niggas slipping. And you fall, and right now you're falling down the trap of statism. Don't be a statist, Unc. It's ugly and it's communistic. I know you're angry. I know.
The practice is ugly in wherever the hell you said.
It is.
Listen, it's year 2021. And you mean to tell me that human beings cannot be responsible enough with their own bodies?
Yeah.
They have to have a procedure to stop from having children.
It's monstrous.
You can't say all the animals kingdom does this too. So what are we, animal? What are we just like the lions in the jungle?
Well,
we just like the baboons in the jungle?
What was they doing at the
They
Dolce
be raping
Gabbana?
too. The lions and the baboons be raping too.
They do.
It's barbaric.
It is. But what was they doing at the Dolce and Gabbana? You expecting too much of us. It's baby steps.
You're right. I expect too much.
You expected too much from us. You know? I get what you're saying. The whole abortion thing is very ugly. It's very, very ugly. I just can't support giving the state any more power. Even if it means motherfuckers doing all types of crazy shit. I mean, I would even venture to go, you would have to legalize all the plants that induce early childbirth, aka what do they call it? Stillbirth. You'd have to legalize all of that and allow people to make decisions on their own, no matter how disgusting they are. That's a part of freedom. A lot of ugly shit come with freedom. And a lot of beautiful shit come with freedom too. But I don't think we have the authority to pick and choose on this matter. And plus, you know, who wants Sean's having more Sean babies? And who wants more Libs having Lib babies? The earth might be better off not having another one of them motherfuckers come in. If you made it, you made it. Congratulations to what's his name? Antetokounmpo?
Yeah.
Congratulations to him. He made it. You know, so there's always going to be some people that are going to make it, but I got to veto that one, man. I can't. We can't do that.
Let me read some super chats. Chad, NetVax family plan on deck K, 4K streamed to eyelids. James, did you see Pfizer has a pill you're supposed to take every day? You're going through trials. Apparently, it helps even more. He's going to be taking everything. They laughing at me. They laughing at us for taking, you know, the NAC, the magnesium, you know, the vitamin D. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, they take a pill a day. A punch every 5 months. So which one is doing what? Yo, they try to...
Come take this mystery pill.
Dub Will 88 canned career died after he got punked out by the Broncos Super Bowl 50. That's facts. Hillway, you see Meg Stallion playing hardball with her label in court. Some said she was snitching. You see that? She
no, what happened?
I didn't read the paperwork, yeah. But that people were saying she was snitching.
Yeah.
Somebody said. Because I think she's I think that because they saw Carl's name in the paperwork as the plaintiff and Jay Prince, I think. I think Jay Prince was listed in there too, I think.
These niggas is bugged? They got these niggas on wiretap or something?
No, she's taking them to court or something like that, man. It is nasty, man. She just want to do all this just to get under Ho's wing, man.
Yeah.
Come on, Jay, stop. Chad, Brian bought all those books. Only reads the first 3 pages. MB 1999. Texas bill is a good thing. Abortion should be defederalized. More black pregnancies are terminated in New York City than babies born. Think about it. 60 million counted since 1973. This is a systematic culture of death. Spanky to Panky. If the government has the power to ban abortion, it has the power to mandate them. Government should have no say in this matter.
Yeah.
Rex Monroe, liberals making this a black issue and selling it as keeping kids from poverty reminds me of people who push for eugenics. Cacao nuts. Slippery slope argument is BS. Based on is right. The left keeps using the state and the right is afraid to. That's why the right always lose.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to disagree. who applauds the left for using the state? Like, that's the flaw I find in your argument. You're applauding the left for using the state and saying the right. The only situation in which the right should use the state is to repeal and appeal bills. That's the best uses of the state at this point. We need to start rolling back some of these policies and bills. That's how I see the state using this stuff. Other than that, you really don't want the state to put pen to paper, because once they start creating a bill, that's all we're going to get is more bills in the mail that we got to pay for. More programs that are going to destroy the black community. You know, when you look at all the programs that they create for the black community, when they start putting a budget towards us, it usually kills us faster than an abortion.
No, get off the bike, Jay.
It reduces our ability to self-sustain ourselves too, which is even more detrimental.
There was a couple pride. There was an Antifa teacher that happened. I guess they found out he was Antifa and he got fired and all the parents were mad and stuff like that.
Yeah. One of these teachers it turned out to be Antifa. He was crying on the internet about getting caught, and he's saying they're going to put pressure on the board and have me removed. Good. You should. You're part of a terrorist organization, and if the parents don't feel you're comfortable having you teach their kids, then so be it. So be it. They get to govern themselves in that educational system. And did you see the lady had the kids pledging allegiance to the
to the
rainbow flag? Yeah, she said they had an American flag in her classroom. She took it down, apparently lost it, allegedly. Couldn't find it and get it back up. So she alluded to the fact that there was a possibility that the kids could pledge allegiance to that flag instead. Very dangerous when you allow these individuals to teach your children. I think the dangerous part isn't so much in the ideology that they're seeking to teach and the destructiveness of the communist ideology, as opposed to them not doing their job. And their job is supposed to help kids become critical thinkers, at least in my opinion. In fact, they're supposed to create obedient children who go along. They're supposed to make cookie cutter people. So they're actually technically doing their job properly. But if they were doing it from a moral perspective and doing it right by the people, you would want a teacher who would be objective and say, hey, you're allowed to have your MAGA opinions, you're allowed to have your liberal opinions, and I'm going to teach you about both. And we're going to talk about, how both sides are right and how both sides are wrong. And you have an objective conversation. So I think the only people who lose here are the children, because they're not allowed to think outside of the prescribed blue pill. They're not allowed to think outside of that. And that's the dangerous part. The fact that they're curbing, it's even making kids scared to come out, and say what their political opinion is.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you saw this weekend at Hotep Con, you had some individuals who wanted to remain anonymous. And we know that why that is, because society has this ability, to ostracize you. And I saw a video today where a guy was going to get arrested for wearing a MAGA hat. Did you see that? Yeah, cop. It was on video. Cop said, "Yo, I'm gonna have to take you down to the precinct and fingerprint you." He said, "For wearing a MAGA hat?" And he said, "Yes." But when you have this stuff happening at the school level, that's a scary part. The fact that the teacher is not allowing kids to think for themselves, and that's the biggest problem. Not the fact that she wants to instill her ideology, but the fact that she's saying you're not allowed to think on your own, and that's dangerous.
You know what I also think that happened too, and it just came to me. You know, I was talking to Paul about some stuff. She asked me, "Was I a bully in school and stuff?" Because I told her bring bullying back. Right? I was like, "Why these kids have all this? You know, these kids they have like I don't know, they have this little patch of hair that's always a different color." I'm like, What? I asked her, "What's up with that?" She don't seriously. I don't know. I told her we need to bring bullying back. She was like, "Oh, were you a bully back then?" I was like, "No." But what I think happened, those kids, bullying is still in place. It's just it's just flip sides. You know what I mean? It's just a flip.
Right.
You know, the kids that used to get bullied, they're the ones that's doing the bullying now.
Right.
Like when the people in the rainbow and stuff, they was getting bullied in school. See, but now they got the mic. They got the bat. They got the bat. They were like, "Oh, I'm gonna give me some payback now." even if they didn't get bullied, they're gonna get payback for the people they even heard about getting bullied.
Right.
Oh, used to bully little Jason. Jason, all he want to do is come out. Oh, I'm gonna get y'all. I'm gonna put this flag up there. You say pledge allegiance to the flag, and that's how it goes.
Yeah. They get
like sometimes you gotta. And I told her, man, like. You know, I mean, come on. Like, I was like, no, man. Like, everybody gets bullied on something.
Yeah.
They just call me a coon. I'm like, wait, hold on, Tom. I'm like, what do you want me to say? Like, I mean, you just can't. Like, I think that rationale has to come back. On everybody has to have that opportunity to get bullied. I think, you know, because I think that builds character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you meant by that. This generation is really soft. I remember one time I was in a parent meeting and I was like, "Hey, do you mind if I provide some criticism?" And they were like, "Well, we don't call it criticism. We call it constructive feedback." I'm like, "All right, yo. I wanted to slap everybody in the meeting." You should have seen my face too, like when they said that shit.
I know you rolled your eyes like, oh my God.
The first expression, it was like, you know, you had to realize where you was. But the first expression was like, "Nigga, what?" And then it slowly changed into, "Oh, okay, alrighty then." You know, like, yeah, good idea. Constructive feedback. You got it. But the first reaction was just like, I know they looked at me like, I know he doesn't want to, you know, what do you call it? They don't want to conform. He's a rebel. It's like, nah, y'all just some bitch ass motherfuckers.
I guess North Korea rejects the UN's punches.
Did they?
Yeah.
Shout out to North Korea, based Korea.
There was a guy, I have to give a shout out to a special person. This guy, Hotep Chad, hit me up. He wanted me to give he had a friend of his, a 50-year-old black guy in Indiana named Frank. He turned him on to Hoteps BEEN Told you. And he said he became a big fan, and he passed away. So rest in peace in Frank from Indiana.
Yeah, damn.
So shout out to him. You know, shout out to the community, to the Hoteps BEEN Told you community and stuff like that. So, you know, we're nothing without each other. So, you know, if you have any stories like that, just hit us up and stuff like that. Or if somebody needs help or something like that, you know, hit us up and maybe we can use our network to help each other out. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Real talk.
Cassius Cam working OT tonight, but just stop by to say thank you and God bless. Hotep Bill, I'll tap in with y'all next week.
Shout out to Cassius Cam.
Yeah, shout out to Cassius Cam.
He came out.
Yeah. You want to talk about Australia? You got anything about Australia? Man, I'm just like, I would never else visit Australia a day in my life. My God.
Yo, that new bill they dropped. That new one. Let me find it.
Oh, the anonymous one? You can't be anonymous online.
It's
like you got to use your. That's crazy.
It's really wild. It goes beyond that. It says Australian federal government is planning to de-anonymize the internet to introduce a social credit system to combat online abuse. People will have access to individual social media accounts, which will be linked to people's passports. There's another one I saw. I believe it gives them access to your phone, and they can, and your social media accounts, so they can come in and like delete or post as you. I believe I saw it said.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me go to Damned History. Make sure everybody follow Damned History. They're all over the bug and the Australia situation. Yeah, surveillance bill that was rushed through Australian Parliament in 24 hours gives police the ability to hack devices, collect or delete data, and take over social media accounts. That's what's in the bill. Ability to hack your device, collect or delete, and take over your social media account. Bruh.
What, like, why take you? I don't know how you can even live in there. Like, take over your account for what? Like, for what reason? Like, that's crazy, man. This is out of control. And this, like, the fact that they're going so far with some of this stuff, it should tell you about, this whole situation. Why you even trust that? Because, they had to have some of these ideas in the ready. They just needed the actual event to take place. So if you think the next step, geniuses. So did this thing happen so they could do some of this stuff? Yeah, that's the $1 million question.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I think it's coming here though.
I do think, but I think, like, I don't know. I think they're like 20 years. It's a different situation, but they want to try some of these things over here. But I think
they already banning your ass for talking against certain things. We're not too far from it. I mean, we're not. We have an unofficial social credit system.
Yeah, it's
unofficial, right? Like, but if you think a certain way or express certain opinions, it's a wrap for you out here. People can't, reveal who they are at their job and at work and at school, and you sort of have to hide your views. So we already have it. It's just unofficial at this point. I mean, look what they did to Torba. How you ban them from making money? They banned them from Visa. How you get banned by Visa? How you get banned by Stripe? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's kind of here. It's just, it's not on the books yet, but it will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the test run. Exactly. They going through the test run.
I don't know. You got anything else?
No, I got nothing else, man. Hotep's been, I'm sorry, Uncle Hotep Factor Sunday?
Yeah, Uncle Hotep Factor Sunday. Will be there, back on Spaces, and get rocking and rolling.
That's what it is. Good episode, bro.
All right, man.
Ayo.
All right, peace.
Save the date if you not fake. HJ got a plate and a hot take. They gon' get you moving right. These goofy types keeping unks goofy tight. Look, let's get it lit like a Lucy, aight? Show the world what we can build when the crew unite. And while these frauds out finessing your protests, I'm in the gulags playing chess with the Hoteps. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. to the street, they got secrets to go through. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how